Hey guys, good afternoon. It is, what is that? What? Okay. Y'all know I do this on my phone. So, inauguration is coming up next week, next Friday? And people are calling for boycotts and turn your TVs off, don't watch it, blah, blah, blah. And my take on that is we can't afford to turn our TVs off and boycott him. Unfortunately, he's our president now. So, just like those who studied President Obama's every move, every sneeze, every sniffle, you and I need to be paying attention to what Donald Trump is saying every freaking day. You cannot boycott this. You need to listen. Every time he opens his mouth, it's unfortunate that he's so cocky and ignorant that all he needs is the right person, and he's so easily rattled. It's embarrassing. I'm like, it's embarrassing. And I mean, it's no digs to him. He does this, whatever. But my thing is this: how are we gonna know how to defeat him, come against him, get him back out of there come 2020 if you're not listening to him? He is banking on you to be like, fuck it. He's banking, because then, I mean, he's already doing what he want to do. But if there's nobody like, hey, putting him in check, hey, he can say what he wants. Yeah, he's president, but he don't run the total thing, you know what I mean? Just like his ass got elected in there, he can get elected out. But I'm not even going to digress, because that's the truth. If you're not paying, if we are not paying attention to what he's saying, his policies, you know, making him accountable, him and his supporters in Congress and the Senate, then in the House, on your local level, if we're not making them accountable and, you know, we're just staying home because we're so pissed off, then of course he's going to do what he want to do. You got to pay attention, y'all. You can't, you got to get out your feelings. You got to get out your feelings, all right? You just got to get out your feelings and put your big girl panties on, your boxers, and get out here and pay attention to this man who is now our president, unfortunately. You know what? I really believe things happen for a reason. I wasn't surprised. I really wasn't. I'm like, you know, Hillary isn't Bill. Hillary got a lot of shit with her. She could do it. And then too, I really don't think people were ready for a woman president, but I don't even want to argue that. I know a lot of older people were not feeling a woman in leadership. I heard it several times. A lot of people voted for him just because he was a man. Do not get it twisted. Because they believe a man, old school, they believe a man's supposed to lead. But that's a whole nother issue. He's sitting there now, so now we cannot bury our heads in the sand and not pay attention. He wants you to do that. You can't give him what he wants. Pay attention. See what he's talking about. Check him and everybody in his cabinet, in his circle. Check them so that we do not have to. I hope that we're not getting ready to suffer greatly. I'm like, for real though. I'm not too concerned. I feel like I have what you call a decent job, but there are others who don't. It's not, you know, We're going to pray that God keep us covered, because this man is just so loose, so childish and petty. And people don't, yeah, that might work in the boardroom, but running a country, being a jackass, that ain't gonna go over well, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. But we cannot not pay attention, y'all. You've got to pay attention, take notes, make this man accountable. Just like they stopped and cut the fool with President Obama and his agenda, we need to be out there doing the same thing. You don't like what he's doing, how are you gonna know if you're not paying attention? You're so pissed off. That's not what we need to do. That's not what we need to do. We need to pay attention, y'all. We need to pay attention. I don't say to go out there and stand at the mall and listen to that, but you can't sit home and watch TV and pay attention. Keep your friends close and your enemies even closer. Is that how it goes? That's what we need to do. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm off Saturday. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I plan on paying attention or catching the clips or whatever. You need to know what he's talking about. We can't. You gotta study the enemy, y'all. You gotta study him. All right. Don't boycott. Pay attention. There's still hope. I think sometimes things have to happen to get your attention. Unfortunately, this is one of them. Alrighty, guys. You guys have a blessed day. Thank you for listening. I'm not going to debate it in the comments. Really, I'm not, because everybody's entitled to opinion. We listened to that bullshit when y'all were coming up against Obama, and I'm just not going to debate it at all. So, you be blessed and have a great day.